Happy Valley races on Wednesday night. Welcome to the Race by Race preview. Paul Lally is here with all of the selections and we get underway on the C course at 6:40 with a Class 1 over the 1200. Taj Dragon, Raging Blizzard, co-partner Prance, Sonpak Fu and Brave Star Paul make up the field for the opening race from the 1200 metres. Small, so it's likely going to be tactical.
Yeah, I think it will. I think Ryan Moore will go straight to the front here on co-partner Prance, the Brave Star, Taj Dragon, and then Raging Blizzard, Sonpak Fu. He has missed the start a couple of times, but he won't be too far away. There's only 5 of them.
Just got 2 replays to show because most have clashed recently against each other. His co-partner Prance running 4th, Raging Blizzard, Taj Dragon and Sonpak Fu. He won't mind switching from Sha Tin, although he has won over the 6 furlongs there, Paul, to the 1200 metres at Happy Valley. Loves the joint.
Does, doesn't he? Look, co-partner Prance, 7 starts, 6 wins and a placing. Tells the story for Happy Valley. So if he can dictate in front, I think he's going to be really hard to run down. I think he can get a head start on Raging Blizzard. Look, he's drawn nicely in barrier number 2. Another one that is a 2-time winner at Happy Valley, so he likes it as well. But I just thought he could have the wood on him here.
That is the first replay. And the second one's a horse that's done a really good job this season. We're going back 2 starts ago for him because his last was over the 1,000 and he raced wide in that. Goes back to 1,200 metres where he's won his last 3 at the trip.
Yeah, all in Class 3 though. Now he's got to come up and do it in Class 1. He had a crack in Class 2 last time and ran last. That worries me a bit coming into a Class 1 race after that. Look, he's been in good form, as you say. Does love Happy Valley this season, but I think this is a bit rich for him actually.
All right, so a little to a higher grade for Brave Star. Co-partner Prance first out, first home? Yeah,
I think he will be. He can just dictate from the front. It'll be a good start, I think, for the night for Ryan Moore to beat Raging Blizzard and Sonpak Fu like him coming back to Happy Valley. 3-2-4.
The course specialist for Paul to win another one at the Valley, co-partner Prance. Race number 2's over the 2,200 metres. This is a Class 4 event. Joyful Prosperity's won 3 from his last 4. Fortune Superstars, the tongue tie going on. Bright Inheritance, blinkers off, visor first time. Serangoon's placed 2 from 4, course and distance. Good. Last start victor carries an extra £5 for it. Flying Silver, cheek pieces again. Perfect pairing pacifiers with cows off. Blinkers go back on. And Management Folks, cheek pieces off, visor for the first time.
Look, Fortune Superstar, I think he can cross here and lead this race. He's drawn nicely in. He's drawn barrier 11, but I think he'll just go forward and try and get there before the first bend. Flying Silver can be a little bit handier. Good. Now, I think Serangoon's going to get a lot better run. He's drawn wide in his last 4. So he's going to be a lot closer. Harker Radiance and all the rest get back. So it's not going to be an overly quickly run 2,200 metres of him, I thought.
We do start though with a Good, who's winning last time, and this was over the 2,000 metres. He manages to get the job done here. Management Folks 3rd. The start can be an issue with him too. And as you said, Serangoon well back, but from the better draw could be closer this week.
I like Serangoon in this race. He's drawn 12, 10, 13 and 11 in his last 4 starts. He's drawn 1. His last win was of 51 and he is now rated 51. So, and when he did win that race, he was a lot handy in the run. I can see him sitting nice and handy as well, Serangoon. So I like the way he finished off. Good. Now, he did get his own way in front here when he was winning. So I just don't know if he's going to get his own way in this race.
Billionaire Secret has won since that race too, so the format of the race is strong. Bright Inheritance is horse number 3, coming off a 5th last time over the 1,600 metres behind Sunstrider. He's unknown when it comes to 2,200 metres and does draw wide with the short run to the first turn.
Yeah, so he's going to have to go back. Blinkers will come off him. The visor will go on. He's only won 1 here in Hong Kong from his 14 starts, and that was over 100-1 when he did win. But this wasn't a bad run from him. You can see him finishing off strongly. I've included him on a minor line because the way he finished off here, you'd think 2,200 metres should be okay. The further the better for him.
The big chestnut there down the outside is Bright Inheritance. Harker Radiance is next up. He made some ground last time too. We're more used to seeing him on the all-weather this time in than the turf, but did run 4th behind Billionaire Secret, and Alex Ibidel rides for Denny Shum.
Yeah, prior to this, as you mentioned, he had run a couple of times on the all-weather. Now, he's only been at Happy Valley twice. He hasn't really shown up in both those runs at all. So there is a little bit of a query there with him. I suppose the question mark is the 2,200 metres. Like he seems like a bit of a star though, doesn't he? He sort of is a little bit one pace at the end. So, you know, stepping up in trip might help him.
And that is the rundown of runners leading into race number 2, but you're going with the Goon.
Going to go with the Goon. Last start, 1 off 51. He's 51 at the moment. So from a barrier number 1, I think he can go very well with Serangoon. Perfect Pairing caught the eye, finishing off strongly at his last start, and he steps up in trip. Management Folks is another one that really loves the 2,200 metres, and then Bright Inheritance on a minor line. But I do like Serangoon in this, 5, 10, 11, 3.
The well-rated Serangoon for Paul from the inside draw to win over 2,200 metres. Class 3 1650 is the third race, and this is the shape of it. Telecom Fighters is a 7-time course and distance winner at the top of the book. Red Hair King, he's won 3 over the 1650. Soleil Fighter 7-day backup. Iken's a 3-time course and distance winner. Jumbo Legend and Lean Hero both return to the track. Lean Hero for the first time this season with Simple Hedge right down the bottom, Paul, and Telecom Fighters right out the front.
Yeah, likes to lead Telecom Fighters. As we know, he's a multiple winner over the course and distance, 7 times. In fact, Soleil Fighter, the favourite, likely favourite, should get a lovely run with Ican. Lean Hero fresh up. Eris Nova coming to the valley for the first time. Back to Jumbo Legend who gets back. And Simple Hedge, although he's drawn well, he normally goes back.
Straight to neck with the trainer of the current leader on the DBS Manulife 1 Million Challenge leaderboard. It's David Hayes talking Soleil Fighter.
David Hayes, we're coming to the culmination of, well, the DBS Manulife Million Challenge at Happy Valley, something that you've had your eye on for a little while. And, well, the horse in question, Soleil Fighter, he's going back to the well again after a good run last week. How is he?
He's really good. Things didn't quite go right. He missed the start. Ended up the widest on the turn with the big weight, 135. He loomed up, put his run up, and just the horses that came through on the inside just had a little bit better kick at the finish. From the gate, I think he'll be able to get back into winning form.
And obviously, granted that he is running on Wednesday night, obviously he's pulled up well, he's et up well, and everything seems to be good with him.
He hasn't run a bad race all season, so I don't expect him to run another one. But having said that, he's had a busy time because of this challenge. He'll probably have a bit of a break after this.
He's got a buffer of 8 points. Ican, Eternal Fortune, Aurora Lady, sort of all snapping at his hooves, if you will. So a lot will depend on result, but you know, you're in pole position, as it were.
Yeah, like a second would go pretty close to clinching it, and of course a win would confirm. So let's hope he gets the win.
Indeed. And you're leaving no stone unturned. Ryan Moore's in Hong Kong. You've got him on board.
Yes, it's great to have the world-class rider on, and it's good to have Ryan in town, isn't it?
It certainly is indeed. It's also very good to have your horse here, and he was so good on the weekend. How is he, Kaling Rising?
Yeah, he's pulled up well. He's eaten all his feed, and he's heading to Chung Fa tomorrow.
Excellent stuff. He likes it up there, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He's routine 10 times in a row. In between runs, he's spent it there, so he'll do it again.
That's David on Soleil Fighter. Paul, we can see him again here. This is 2 starts ago when he was victorious. Races Ican, Romantic Flower runs 8th. Soleil Fighter beat home Ican again this week, or you going elsewhere?
No, I think he can. I think he can beat him home. I've got them both in, actually, but Soleil Fighter is going to get every opportunity. He set up some slow sectionals here and sprinted off the front. I don't think he'll be able to lead in this race, but he should be right there in the trail anyway. I mean, Telecom Fighters is the one that should set the pace.
And speaking of Telecom Fighters, here he is setting the pace last time. This is up in grade, so he drops down to the higher weight here. Red Hair King finishes 7th. How easy a lead is Telecom Fighters going to get this week?
Well, he looks the only leader in the race. I mean, unless Soleil Fighter himself wants to put pressure on him, but he won't want to upset his own chances. So I think they'll let him go, and as such, he'll set up a sort of a good to slowish pace. Like he did stack them up here, and he almost got the chocolates. It was just Mr. Ascendancy that managed to run him down. But look, he's well rated, this horse. His last one was off 98, and he's in the 80s at the moment.
And that is Telecom Fighters. And Eris Nova's a newcomer to Happy Valley, also a newcomer to 1,650 metres, and is out of what is now a very strong form race at Sha Tin.
Yeah, Janu Pride performing well on the weekend. So, look, he's by Justify. I think stepping up to the 1650 looks good for him. He looked like he was crying out for a mile here. You could see him just sort of staying on nicely enough, but he looks like a stayer in the making. So from barrier 5, the tight course I think can suit this horse as well. Coming to Happy Valley for the first time, he might be for the forgotten horse. Hopefully we'll get a double figure price about him.
So straight on top.
Yeah, we'll put him on top because at the prices, I think Salil Fighter's obviously going to be tough, but he's going to be odds on, I'd say, in this race. So Eris Nova to beat Telecom Fighters, then Salil Fighter, and that'll make the DBS Manulife interesting going into the later part of the card. And ICANN in there for 4th, 6135.
So it won't be sealed off Paul's selections, the challenge, but Eris Nova will be winning the 3rd if the selections go to plan, the first leg of the early treble. Race 4, Class 4 over the 1200 metres this, and we have Yichong Spirit in form at the top of the book. Happy Trio, last start winner, carries an extra £6 for it. Solar River race wide last time, comes up with a better draw. New Power has the hood off, Sonic Pursuit cheek pieces off, and the one-eyed blinker goes on. Crystal Powerful's a 2-time course and distance winner, and Glorious Experts had 3 trials since we last saw him at the Races Ball.
I thought Regent Glory from a low draw can be positive. Has led at Happy Valley before. Sweet Diamond will try and get outside, and he's drawn wide, and he does like to lead, but he just might have to work from his wide draw, and that's why I thought Regent Glory can hold the rail there. Solar River's got some pace as well, and he's drawn nicely in barrier 1. Glorious Expert can go forward, and Happy Trio, the last start winner, I think he'll get a good run.
And here is that win of Happy Trio last time. Harry Bentley rides once again for Douglas White. This made him a 4-time course and distance winner. £129 on his back this week.
He's got quite a good record here in Hong Kong. He's, as you say, 4 times course and distance winner, 5-time winner in total from his 38 starts. And you can see him finishing off this race nicely. Managed to win really well here, I thought. So, look, if he holds his form, I mean, Side Happy's going to be a big chance later in the card. So it's kind of a strong form race, I thought.
That's good to start for the replay. Yichong Spirit bounced back. He was disappointing 2 starts ago and never got into the race. Form either side of that's very strong.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? And look, he's got Ryan Moore aboard as well. He's looked good. He's just that one little blip, as you said, 2 starts ago. This was a really strong win. Motorman that did win this race has come out and run well since as well. So look, I think he's a big chance in this.
That's a good wrap for him too. And Super 60 barrier number 2. He's gone close a few times. Excellent pairs. He's been showing some more glimpses of form again recently. He's in the veteran class now as a 7-year-old, but Super 60 is knocking on the door.
Yeah, look, I thought he was entitled to win this race because Heyday had led and he fought back Heyday and beat him. So, look, he goes in, but not on a win line for me, Super 60. As you say, he's consistent, but he just hasn't managed to get his bib in front from his 11 starts. The other horse, Excellent Pairs, was on the cusp, but the barrier 11 put me off.
So where does he fit in Super 60?
I'm going to put him in for 3rd, actually. I thought there was better form lines around the top one, Yichong Spirit, so he's going to go on top. Now, I'm going to put Solar River in between them. Barrier number 1 for him. He's going to get a lovely run just in behind, and it was a good second 2 starts ago behind Dragon 4 Seas. Then Super 60, and last start winner Happy Trio, 1482.
And that is the preview for race number 4. It's the first leg of Wednesday night's 6 Up. And race number 5 now. This is a Class 1, the second of the Class 1s, but this one over the 1650. Nimble Nimbus, a 4-time course and distance winner, as is Encountered. Helene Feeling, race wide last time in Still Place, was a January Cup Group 3 winner 2 starts ago. Mr. Ascendancy, last start winner, extra £2 on his back for that. And down the bottom, Woodfire Bro. That's Keith Young riding for Michael Chang, and it's Moments in Time leading ball.
Yeah, I think he can just go forward. He sort of pulled last time when they didn't lead. His best runs have definitely when they've let him go. So I wouldn't be surprised if they went forward with him with Ryan Moore aboard. Encountered should get that perfect run in behind. Nimble Nimbus likes to go forward. Woodfire Bro's never far away. Mr. Ascendancy. Helene Feeling from 8, barrier 8 of the 9. Might just have to go to the back.
And here is Nick with the jockey of Helene Feeling. It's Harry Bentley.
Harry, we've got some good racing coming up Wednesday night, and race 5, you're riding Helene Feeling, of course, a horse you know well, won the January Cup for you. Backed it up with a good run last time as well.
Yeah, it was a good run. I came out of that very happy with his performance, and obviously giving away a good bit of weight to the eventual winner.
He's got a good record this course and distance of 16.50. I think that and 18 seems to come alike to him, doesn't it?
Yeah, he suits the place really well. He's a very well-balanced horse, and he goes around the valley with ease.
He's running against obviously very similar horses. The nature of this race is his first go in Class 1. Mr. Ascendancy takes you on a game. Would you be keen enough to take him on and try and turn that form around? I guess you're well enough placed, aren't you?
Yeah, happy to take him on. I mean, last time I think we had 11 pounds difference in the weights, whereas this time we're down to 5. So, yeah, I'm happy to take the horse on. Obviously, Mr. Ascendancy's in a rich vein of form, but my horse is doing nothing wrong. So, going into the race, feeling very happy.
What about Gate 8? I mean, I know it's not a huge field. Happy with where he's drawn?
Look, I think ideally I'd have been drawn a little closer to the rail, but he's quite a versatile horse. Hopefully the pace is generous enough, which will help him. But we've got options with him.
There's Harry Bentley talking Helene Feeling. Paul encountered one of your faves, dropping back into class racing, this time after everything recently he's been in group company. Nimble Nimbus disappointing this day, but we know he's normally much more consistent than this.
Does get the claim, Nimble Nimbus, that will help him. But yeah, look, I like encountering this race. I think from barrier 1 and his options, he can either lead or trail. He's going to be right there. He loves Happy Valley. I still remember that race last season when he was 3 or 4 wide the whole way and won by 4 3/4 lengths. He's well rated. His last one was off 110. He's rated 100. So I think there's a lot of things going for him.
There you go. There's a very good push for Encountered, which means at best we're playing minor money only for these 3. Woodfire Bro, The Golden Scenery and CP Brave. Woodfire Bro's won 2 from 3 course and distance. The Golden Scenery's having just his second look at Happy Valley, and CP Brave on the outside. He's a horse that has placed at the Valley, but his best form is at Shah 10. Bit of padding here, Paul, because you're not giving any of these 3 a chance, are you?
Well, no, look, none of the 3 are in for me, but the Golden Scenery finished off nicely here, but he's only had the limited starts at Happy Valley. Woodfire Bro, he was in good form earlier in the season. Yeah, as you say, I prefer CP Brave at Sharton.
But you prefer Encountered in this race?
Yeah, I do like Encountered coming up in this race, so he's going to be on top for me. And moments in time, hopefully they let him roll in front. Helene Feeling. And Mr. Ascendancy, it was a good win from him last time, and that wasn't a fluke either. 2-4-3-6.
That's the 5th high quality Class 1, the first leg of the Triple Trio. And race number 6 now. This is over the 1200 metres. A Charming Babe has the hood offside Happy. And second last time behind Happy Trio carries an extra £6. First time at the Valley for Fun and Fun Together. Club Ace is up to start number 4. Good prospect, better run from him when he made his recent appearance. My Intelligent resumes and he has one first up. And Tegepi, now eligible for Class 5, has a wide draw. Fun and Fun Together from the 1, Paul.
Yeah, he's led his last few. He's got Lyle Hewitson aboard, who's the front-running jockey from barrier 1. He looks the logical leader for me. Judy's great, My Intelligent. Charming Babe likes to go forward, but has drawn barrier number 11. He just might get a bit stuck out wide there. The Prime should get a nice run. He finished off strongly last time. Good prospect, won't be too far away. Cosmo Navigator will look for some cover, I think, from his wide draw.
We saw this replay back in Happy Trio's race. Side Happy was getting through on the inside and charged into second, but was beaten on his merits by the winner Happy Trio that night. The Prime, he comes up with a better draw, and Matthew Chadwick takes the ride on him for Jamie Richards.
Yeah, Side Happy will go in. He's been quite consistent in his last 3 starts. Does like it here in Happy Valley. The Prime was on the cusp for me because he's drawn a lot better. And he finished off quite strongly here as well. The stables found a bit of form as well. So, look, he almost went in, but just didn't quite make it in there.
Here is the Prime again in this replay. One of your old favourites, Cosmo Navigator, goes around 2. And Good Prospect ran second this night. Derek Long rides him for Benno Young, and this was the best form he'd shown in what was the 8th start.
Yeah, another one that has been racing well. Cosmo Navigator, I don't like him from barrier 9, and he won his race down the straight 1,000. You can see the Prime running on again. So, look, he's definitely a horse that, maybe even a step up in trip. But what we've seen there, he's looked good.
We'll keep an eye on the Prime. Fun and Fun Together you've been with numerous times also. And He led this day at Shah 10. He was on the all-weather 2 starts ago. He ran second back in October behind Lucky 8 and fourth behind Sugar Ball. So he's a horse that hasn't been far away, hasn't quite won one yet, but he has placed 4 from 7.
Yeah, look, and I wonder if Happy Valley's his go. He's coming here for the first time. First time he's coming here to Happy Valley, and being a strong leader, drawn barrier number 1, not having to work hard, I just think his style might really suit here at the Valley. So, look, I'll stick with him.
Okay, there's your on-top selection. You've had this horse in a little bit lately too, Ace Power, and he ends up running 5th from well back. Iron Legion to Geppy would need to improve. He's last at this stage, Ace Power. He gets beaten a length and a half.
It was a really good run from him. He really caught the eye. Yeah, I'm going to put him in. Look, 1,400 metres would be ideal for him, but obviously he can't get a 1,400 metres at Happy Valley because he's tried the 1650 on the dirt a couple of times and that hasn't worked. But well, I really like the way he finished off there. So, look, he'll go in again. I can see him getting back and running on for a minor placing.
Be a short run from the winning post to the first turn at the 1,400.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Start on the bend. Yeah, that's not going to happen. But look, Fun and Fun Together is on top for me to beat. Club Ace. Now, he's only had one go. That was his debut run at Happy Valley, and he ran really well on over 1,000 metres, so 1,200 would be good for him. Side Happy and Ace Power, 4-5-2-9.
It's a win for Lyle Hewitson and Frankie Law for Paul in race number 6 with Fun and Fun Together. And race number 7 now, preview for this one. It's a Class 4, it's over 1,650 metres. We've got Harmony Galaxy, who's placed 2 from 4 course and distance at the top. Red Majesty's a 9-time course and distance winner. The way we wins now with Jamie Richards. Cheek pieces off, blinkers on for the first time. Take Action had an excuse last time when he missed the start. The Azure and Good Luck Win both on the improve. Storm Runner, blinkers off, tongue tie first time. And we've got Pegasus General on Circuit Fiery, having his first look past 1,400 metres in the 7th.
Yeah, I think he'll go forward, Circuit Fiery, because he's drawn wide. I think he'll just try and get there before the first corner, because he likes to go forward over 12 and 14. He's up to 1650 by Tavistock from barrier 9. I just wonder if they'll be positive with him at his first go here at Happy Valley. Red Majesty, he's the alternative leader. He's drawn nicely on the inside there. Good Luck Win. Sturdy Ruby can be a little bit closer. He's got a better draw. Harmony Galaxy looks a bit tricky there for Storm Runner. I think he could be trapped wide.
Take Action is our first replay. We're going back 2 starts ago because he had that issue at the gates last time, which cost him any chance. But he's a member of a very informed stable, Paul, of John Size and Brenton Avdella's racking up plenty of winners.
Yeah, so he's back to the 1650 as well, which is probably a good thing for him. Did win nicely here, did beat Lucky Touch, who is racing on the weekend, Lucky Touch. And won effortlessly enough. Yeah, last start he did a lot of things wrong and he's drawn a little bit awkwardly in barrier 8. That was just the concern.
The Azure, yeah, picked him out a while ago and he's been delivering and racing consistently. He's pretty wide turning for home here, but still manages to win. And Good Luck Win. He was a winner 3 starts ago at huge odds and he hasn't been too far away at the 2 starts since.
Yeah, he's just drawn 12. That was a little, he might have to work early, Good Luck Win. But the Azure, as you say, has really hit form. 2 wins in the second to Mighty Commander here, where he was just run down late. So he's found some really good form. He's got Ryan Moore aboard as well. Again, he might be unders with Ryan Moore aboard, but it was a nice enough run from him.
And Sturdy Ruby is in our last replay. Prince Alex just struggling a little bit with the higher weights, but Sturdy Ruby comes from last here in the race won by Amazing Award. He drew 10, comes up with barrier number 2, and it's Luke Ferraris for Manfred Mann.
Yeah, and look, he skirted really wide on the turn here. You can see he's the widest runner as he comes down, but he finishes off so strongly, this horse. He's been very consistent, a win, a third, a fourth and a second at his last 4 starts, and a couple more strides he would have won that race, so I think he's a big chance.
Yeah, putting him on top.
I am. I'm going to go with him. Sturdy Ruby to beat the Azure. Not much between the two, but I think at the prices, I think Sturdy Ruby will be paying more than the Azure. I'm going to give Circuit Fiery a chance. Now, he could be a big price. He's coming here for the first time, up to 1650 by Tavistock. And if they do get to the front with him, with Karis Teaton and Chris the trainer, not aboard, I think he's going to run well. And then Harmony Galaxy, the other one that's found a bit of form recently, just has to carry the big weight. 4-7-12-1.
That's the preview for the 7th, the first leg of the late treble. Race number 8 now, and the second last looks this way. It's a Class 3 over the 1,200 metres. Bundle of Charm has the pacifiers off. Aurora Lady disappointed last time but had an epiglottic entrapment and was lame after the race. Kairos Dragon's a 3-time course and distance winner. California Touch has been off the scene with a left knee injury but is back. Gallant Bella last start winner carries an extra £3. Automated's a first starter who won over the 1,300 metres at Wyong in New South Wales. A Happy Valley debut for Montefruta, number 10. And he'll be about midfield on the fence, Paul.
Yeah, I think he'll get a good enough run here. He was a bit slow away on the all-weather last time, but look, California Touch likes to lead. He's won 2 trials leading, although they were quite quiet trials. Aurora Lady likes to go forward. Automated led in his Australian races, or was right on the pace, and has gone forward in his trials here. Gallant Valor won't be too far away as well. Prawns 11's drawn wide, he may have to go back. Nordic Dragon's been going back from wide draws, he's drawn wide once again. And Von Bayer, another one like him.
Winning form with Gallant Valor, and here's Nick with his trainer, Jamie Richards.
Jamie Richards, Gallant Valor has been a really good money spinner for you and his connections. Got the win again last time over Eason and did it quite nicely at the line.
Yeah, it was the race where there was a bit of a sort of a change up there before the corner, and it was all going lovely and smooth for the first half of the race, and then it got a bit pear-shaped. But he was able to overcome a bit of trouble, which I think is a good sign in a horse. And when he needed to pull out a bit extra, there was a bit extra there, and I thought, although he only won narrowly, he still won well, and maybe like a horse that's still got a bit more to come. So if that's the case, then hopefully that stands him in good stead for Wednesday night.
Yeah, I mean, all rings true. I mean, he's got plenty of track craft, hasn't he? 12 goes course and distance, 4 wins. He's got a healthy record here.
Yeah, he's really enjoyed Happy Valley, and I think that's because possibly there is a little bit more cushion in the track than there is at Sharton. And maybe the pace of the races is helping him as well, because they go along at a good genuine tempo, and he's been able to relax well and attack the line strongly. So he is getting up in the rating points, of course, but I'm hopeful and quietly confident that he can still acquit himself well in Class 3.
Yeah, I mean, given that it is an extended rating band up to 85, he only actually carries the extra £3 than what he carried last time. It saves a little bit for himself, this horse, doesn't he? I'd look, his biggest winning margin is only a half a length. Usually it goes right down to the wire, so he sort of doesn't overexert himself, but always does enough, doesn't he?
Yeah, always a little bit of a heart fib, but then he sort of gets himself out of trouble or finds enough to get his nose in front. And because he's only been winning by small margins, he probably stayed out of the handicapper's binoculars a little bit, so that's always a positive. But yeah, he's going well. He's owned by a great bunch of people, and we've been enjoying the ride with him.
That is Jamie Richards on Gallant Valor. Paul, we're going to show Montefruta now. This is a turf run where he ends up running second. We're going back to July for this one, simply because most of his racing's been on the all-weather.
This is the last time he was on the turf. Now, he did win on the turf in Australia before he got here. He's coming on here to Happy Valley for the first time with a lightweight. He's drawn nicely in barrier number 1, and I just really like the way he stretched out in this race. Now, the winner of this race was Packing Hermod. Now, Packing Hermod will be one of the favourites coming into the Classic Cup on the weekend as well. So he's come out of a strong race. I'm hoping he's the forgotten horse. Will make him the long shot the way he finished off strongly there.
All right, that is Montefruta. There's your on-top selection. Couple of trials to have a look at. California Touch, Automated, runs 6th in this trial. He's won 2 trials, California Touch, and has shown pace to find the top in both of them.
He's up 42 pounds, and that worries me a lot with this horse. Look, he's had a long layoff, and he's 42 pounds heavier than his last run. So I'm happy to watch him. I'm sure he'll get support winning those trials, but I just wonder if he'll be reaching for the oxygen bag towards the end of the race. That was the concern I had with him.
All right, we'll see what he does coming out of that race. And Aurora Lady is the other one. This was quite a strong trial field, this one, because that is Packing Hermod, Devano's in the middle, Packing Angels on the inside, Stunning Peach. I don't think it's like use Charm and Cap Farrar going through in the centre, and Aurora Lady ends up running 4th in this under a hold.
Yeah, it does, and look, it showed that he had internal issues last start, didn't he, which was well documented. Nice trial from him. I'll put him in on a minor line. He will get pressure in this race with California Touch, but we know he can be an iron horse, can't he?
He can, but you've dug into the annals of history for this one.
I have, actually. Let's see if it all pays off. And let's hopefully we get a price about Montefruta. Looking for a double-figure price about him. Gallant Valor's in great form. He's going to be tough. He's going well at the moment. Bundle of Charm, he comes down here into Class 3. He's been running in Class 2 races very well. And then Aurora Lady, 10-6-1-2.
Race 8, number 10, the value play each way all day for Paul Montefruta. The last is over the 1,000 metres. It's a Class 3 with Harmony and Blessed on the class drop. Red Elegance is a 3-time course and distance winner. Eternal Fortune 4 starts for 4 placings over the 1,000 metres. Youthful Spirits has the blinkers off, the visor going on. Better draw for Heroic Master. Awesome Treasure blinkers off, cheek pieces first time. Multi-Dutch makes his debut. He went over the 1,200 metres at Lismore in New South Wales. And Sergeant Pepper, no cheek pieces for him. Paul, bit of speed in this race.
There is. Youthful Spirits. I think he'll probably go on with it eventually, but Hong Kong Hall will make it hard for him. They're both really strong leaders, so it might even be on the good to fast side. Harmony and Blessed likes to go forward. Red Elegance, a last start winner. Awesome Treasure, another one that can go forward. Multi-Dutch, he's the debutant. We'll look for some cover from a wide draw because he's been going forward in some of his races overseas and also his trials. Eternal Fortune, which could set it up for these horses at the back. Heroic Master, healthy.
We head to Nick with the trainer of the Inform Red Elegance in a red jacket. It's Douglas White.
Douglas White, it is the culmination of the DBS and Manulife Million Challenge come Wednesday night, but race 9 is one I'd like to focus on with you. Red Elegance, who has been an absolute revelation since you put those blinkers on.
Yes, he has. He's I think the 1,000 metres and the valley certainly suits him. He's a lot more focused with them on, and the pace of the race and his turn of foot, he's kind of tailor-made for the valley.
You say that, of course, and obviously the horse that went forward last time, Youthful Spirits, in the race again. So I guess you'd be hoping for a bit of the same, won't you?
Yeah, I think for him anyway, the faster the pace, the better it is for him. He loves to chase, so it'll be good if they go.
He's got a nice gate in 4, probably makes Huey's job that bit easier.
It does. He's got one of the best on, so that offsets a lot of negativities, but the 4 is certainly going to help Huey.
The way he's going, he's up £7, he's up to 81. Obviously, we know it gets tougher. This is an extended rating band, so it sort of gives you a bit of a chance, doesn't it, again, in this grade?
Well, this race was tailor-made for him, and yeah, look, if he would have been in no man's land had this race not been available. He's going to have to do it the tough way from here on in. The ratings don't lie, and he's got to improve. But look, let's get over this race first, and just fortunate enough that there was this kind of race on the program.
There is Douglas White. Only one more to show, Paul. It's a trial for Majestic Express. Now, it's a 1,000-metre race for Majestic Express at Sha Tin down the straight. His best form's been over there, but he's been lightly tried at Happy Valley, and he's not normally too far away.
Yeah, just 2 goes at Happy Valley. 8, just a little bit of a tricky draw for him, 8. So I think he's going to have to go back. But there looks like there is a bit of pace in this race. So he, as Douglas just said there could be something to chase at here for him. For Majestic Express. But look, he's just a one-time winner from his 13 starts. I had a few in front of him.
And that is a lead into your selections for the last.
We go with Heroic Valor in this. He's going to get the race run to suit, no doubt. He'll get back. He'll be running on strongly. He's been consistent in his last 4 starts. Red Elegance, the one to beat. He's in there for second. Eternal Fortune, another one who's been running consistently. And Healthy Elfie's run really well on the backup before. So we'll give him a chance here as well. And again, another one that should get the race run to suit. So in the last 7, 2, 3 and 4.
Heroic Master for Paul, for Andrea Razzani and Frankie Law to win the last at Happy Valley on Wednesday night, the first of 9, off at 6:40 local.